I am pretty obsessed with felting. Wet felting, needle felting, Nuno felting, all the felting is what I do. I am making work that makes you lean in and be like, what is that? How is that made, right? It's not clear how it's made. It's not even clear that it's wool a lot of the time from afar. I used to say, I don't have an artistic bone in my body, but when I found felting, when I was introduced to felting, that changed everything. I'm here to preach the gospel of wool. My name is Elise Campbell, and I'm a textile artist. There's lots of textiles out there, but what I'm interested in is felting. It's actually tagged as like the oldest form of fabric making known to humanity. And felting is condensing wool fiber into a fabric or a sculpture. There's two main ways of doing it. One is wet felting, which is very ancient. It's like if you accidentally put a wool sweater or socks in the washing machine, right? That soapy water and friction will shrink the garment and make you go crazy. But I do that on purpose and with my hands, not in a washing machine. And the needle felting is quite a new craft, actually. And that involves a specialized felting needle. It has little notches on the end of it. And you poke it into wool fiber, and that entangles the fiber. They get locked onto one another because of scales on the sheep's wool, just like we have on human hair, actually. That poking process is very time consuming, but you can actually sculpt with wool. So you take your core wool, roll it up really nice and tight as you can, and then poke it a whole bunch with a felting needle. That creates your core structure. This can be any shape. You're sculpting. And then I make my fabric, the skin, I like to call it. Then I will cover with my skin my sculpture. The magic is putting in the reps, doing the work. Practice, practice, practice. But that's the 3 steps. Make your core, make your fabric, put them together. You're an artist. So much of the world is just nature, but we don't notice it because it's so tiny and it's just there all the time, or it's underfoot. So I want to bring those little tiny things that keep the world going, like fungi and seaweed, and just say, hey, this matters. Check it out. It's so big and it's really colorful. You know, I make things that are actual organisms, but they're just on a different scale and kind of blown up with my own artistic expression. Mushrooms are an endless source of inspiration. They've got amazing colors. They have weird shapes that can be wonky, it can be cute, it can be elegant. But mushrooms are also these like little heroes of the world. You know, they are nature's recyclers. If we didn't have mushrooms, we would all just be sitting under piles of leaf litter. So I think that my work is not only using sustainable materials, but it's also talking about sustainability in the work that I create. So when viewers see something that they can recognize, like, oh, that's a mushroom, it already creates a conversation. So I like that I can do that with my work and just say, hey, you know what this is, like, come learn more. Bring about a little bit of curiosity through familiarity. My art wouldn't be possible without the sheep. The sheep are the beginning of the process, but it's also at the end because everything gets recycled back into the earth, and then sheep grow their wool from eating grass and hay from the earth, right? Choosing wool fiber and natural fibers over man-made material says that the future matters to us and that we care more about what's coming and what's going to happen and not just the here and now. Because if we are just using man-made products that don't last in terms of use, but last forever in terms of biodegrading, we're not caring about the future of the environment and our children. My work isn't about me, it's about showcasing what's out there. If my work had just one thing to say about the earth, I just want to say thank you. I think my work is just saying thank you.